Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. Hello, people of the world. Well, everyone who's watching. We're back and we're ready. Ready for today's English lesson of fun. Are you ready? I can't hear you. I said, are you ready? Yes? Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Chuck Norris and Michael Dudikoff. Okay, well then, let's get stuck in to today's lesson. Okay, so yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. No, sorry, we haven't got time for a Paul McCartney song. We've got to get cracking on today's lesson. Okay, so yesterday, all my, no, stop it. Okay, sorry. Now, no, hang on. The day before today. Aha, clever, huh? Okay, in our last lesson, we had another look at comparative and superlative forms of adjectives. It was all connected to Loretta, Dave's girlfriend, and the comments Mr. Sidney Williams made about her. He said that she was the best person for the job of head of security at the hotel where he is the manager, the Fabuloso Splendido Hotel. Now, we know that Loretta got the job of head of security, and we know that everyone was very pleased. Dave thought that she didn't need luck to get the job. Dave's opinion was that she was the best person for the job and the most qualified. Did you notice the superlative adjective form? We know the verb to qualify. That means that you prove that you're able to do something well. When you take a test, you can either pass the test or you can fail the test. If you fail the test, then you're not qualified to do that thing. But if you pass the test, then you're qualified to do something. The easiest, hey, another superlative, test to think about is a driving test. Lots of people take a driving test. Most pass, some fail. If you pass your driving test, it means that you're qualified to drive legally. Now, there we use the verb, but we also have an adjective from the verb to qualify. That adjective is qualified. And as we can see that the adjective qualified is a longer adjective, we know that the comparative form is not qualifieder, but more qualified. And we also know that the superlative form is not the qualifiedest, but the most qualified. Great. So, in Dave's opinion, Loretta is the most qualified person for the job of head of security at the Fabuloso Splendido Hotel. Mr. Sidney Williams, the manager of the Fabuloso Splendido Hotel, also thinks that Loretta is the best person for the job of head of security at the hotel. So, in Dave and Mr. Williams' opinion, Loretta is the most qualified person for the job of head of security. Great. Well done, Loretta. Congratulations. Now, look at the two phrases I just used. I used something which is connected to the verb to do, didn't I? I said, well done. Now, this is a phrase which we often see when people congratulate each other. Now, there's the verb that was connected to the other phrase I used, congratulations. The verb to congratulate means to give someone good wishes, to wish someone good things when something good or special happens to them. Can you think of an occasion when we would offer our congratulations? Well, think of a special event in your life, for example. What about when you passed your driving test and qualified to drive? That was a special day, wasn't it? Yes. And what did people say to you when you told them? Well, they probably said something like, "Well done," or "Congratulations." These are the two things that most people say when you tell them about something special. It could be that you got engaged. Do you know the idea of being engaged? To get engaged means that you're half married. Normally, people get engaged before they get married. When you're engaged, you've agreed to marry that person. Normally, they're engaged for a year or two and then they get married. When you get engaged, you give each other rings. Engagement rings, which show that you're taken. You're not free, you're half married. This way, when you go out at night, people don't try to pick you up. They see you at the bar, then they see the engagement ring on your finger, and then they go away. Anyway, getting engaged is a special event in your life. So when you tell someone that you just got engaged, they normally congratulate you. Perhaps they say, "Congratulations," or perhaps they say, "Well done." Sometimes people use a third expression to offer their congratulations. They say, "I'm very happy for you," or they say, "I'm so happy for you." These are just other ways of saying congratulations. Now, we also use the word engaged when we're talking about other things too. We often use the word engaged with telephones. If the person I'd like to speak to is talking on the phone, then I hear a noise from my telephone when the phone is ringing. The phone makes a noise like this. When I hear this tone, I know that this is the engaged tone, which tells me that the person I'd like to talk to is talking to someone else. When I hear this tone, I know that I have to hang up the phone and try again later. We also see the word engaged on toilet doors. Normally, the toilet door has two words which give us information about whether we can use the toilet or not. If the word is vacant and the color is green, then we know that no one is using the toilet, so we can use it. If the word is engaged and the color is red, we know that someone is using the toilet and we have to wait. Really, it's the same idea with people, toilets, and telephones. If a person is engaged, they're off limits. If a toilet is engaged, we can't use it. And if a telephone is engaged, then we have to try again later. In all of these situations, the word engaged means the same basic idea. You can't touch this. Okay, so what other ways are there of congratulating people in English? Well, really, the ways we congratulate people in English are based on the two ideas we saw just now. We either say "well done" or we use some form of congratulations. If we're drinking with someone, there's a special phrase we use. We talk about drinking to someone's health, and we say "your health." This is just a short version of "I drink to your health." But, as we know, we always prefer the short version. If the occasion is very formal, someone might drink a toast to someone's health. And we sometimes see the word toast being used in the same way. A toast to Chief Mangasutu Buthelezi. Or we could also say, I'd like to toast Chief Mangasutu Buthelezi. These are very formal though, and normally when we're drinking with someone, the usual thing to say is, your health. Now, this all means that we know what to say to Loretta if we meet her. We can say, congratulations, or we can go a bit further and explain why we are offering our congratulations. Congratulations on your new job. We can also use the phrase, well done, meaning that you did something well, you achieved something. So, we can say, well done, Loretta. And with this phrase, we can go a bit further and explain why we're congratulating someone. Well done on getting the job. Great. And now, someone we haven't seen for a while because we've been too busy with grammar. But here she is. She's back in the studio with us today. The star of our show, the only electric eel I know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the postman calls her Miss Fotherington Smythe, but we're closer than that. We know her friends, Rupert, Archibald, and Clementina Poshwood Harrier. We even know her pet pheasant, Keith. So, put your hands together, give a big hand to Enid, the eccentric, elegant, eclectic, electric eel, and her examples of everyday English. Take it away, Enid.
What's up, people? Hello, hello, it's me, Enid. I'm back here on your television sets. Are you happy to see me? Oh, good. I'm very happy to see you all. It's been such a long time. Or at least it seems like such a long time anyway. I just overheard Gav telling you about how people congratulate each other in English. And it occurred to me that you also might need to know how to commiserate people. How to tell them that you feel sympathy when they didn't succeed. Essentially, commiserations are the opposite of congratulations. With congratulations, we are offering our good wishes when something special happens or when someone succeeds at something. With commiserations, we're doing the opposite. We're showing that we feel bad because someone didn't succeed. We're showing that we feel sympathetic. Now, here we have to be very careful because lots of people get confused with the word sympathetic in English. I understand that it's very similar to the Hungarian word sympatikus, but it's a false friend. The meaning is quite different. If we want a word in English which means the same as sympatikus, then we need to choose the word nice. That's it. Sympatikus is nice. That's very simple, isn't it? Now, if we want to find a Hungarian word which means sympathetic, then we have to use együttérző, which is not the same thing as sympatikus at all, is it? No. Okay, so we have to remember, sympathetic is a false friend for sympatikus. If we think sympatikus in Hungarian, then we have to think nice in English. Splendid! Well done, everyone, and toodaloo, pip pip, chitty bye.
Well, Enid's left, and it's time for us to leave as well. Thanks once again for watching. See you next time. And always remember these 3 important facts. Number 1, you can catch up on all our videos at www.m5tv.hu. Number 2, I'm taller than Jean-Claude Van Damme. And number 3, I'm still younger than Chuck Norris. Okay, I'm Gav Duncan, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.